really need to start this over. So I the as you see the title on the screen, that is for my fantasy football league. Stay thirsty, my friends. Hey, shouts out to Stay Thirsty, my friends, all the members of the league. I appreciate you. Without you, I'd be nothing. Remember that. So basically, what's going on is, I have kind of been like doing my own thing. I'm sorry, I was actually pretty busy with stuff, and I never got to do a recap. Now there's a lot of problems with that because what happened was, Craig and them. Nah, I ain't gonna go into that. Anyways, what happened was, I was actually trying to host people so that way, and I was gonna try to get everybody from the league, and I was gonna start off with my cousin to see if it works. End up getting my cousin on here, and the system wouldn't allow me to do anything. I was pissing me off. So basically, I had to just scratch that. We were supposed to do that last week. I had to scratch all that, and now I have to go and revise this. So I have to figure out another way to host people on the stream, so that way. And you see down below, right here in the green, I was supposed to host him. He was in that block. The visuals, I trust me when I say they looked awesome. The audio, I couldn't do anything. For some reason, my audio has always had problems. I don't know why. I've been trying to work through it, but that's why I couldn't cut it. Okay, so right now I'm 0-3 in the league, but that has nothing to do with why I did not stream these recaps, because usually these recaps should come out by Tuesday, Wednesday-ish. Hopefully by Wednesday you'll have something. And just so you guys know, you don't have to follow me, you don't have to keep on this one. I'm gonna be taking this video, and I made sure to record this time, and I'm recording it, and I'm gonna flip it over when I'm finished over to YouTube, so that way you guys that are not on Twitch can follow me on YouTube, and you'll be able to see it from there. Okay, but let's try to jump into this because I'm trying to chill, man. Like I know I want to be able to talk about some of this stuff because I've been having a hard time, and as you can see, I've been having a very hard time. So basically, what this is, I need to have a better system than this right now. I need to have a better system because this is I put everything into a PowerPoint. My first thing was a PowerPoint. I'm gonna have to find another way to do this. All right. Don't worry, I haven't forgot about all the followers and stuff and going through the whole list. Right now, I'm just doing the fantasy football portion. I might stop the stream and then kick over to the game side. But for right now, let's just do this part here, okay? So, without further ado, let's get into this game. So right here, as you can see, I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully it's pretty good. But basically, we have the team names. At the bottom, you see the scores. And with the scores, there's a middle column there. And that's going to indicate the amount of points between each games. Usually, I would go from the lowest point difference to the highest point. That'll be the shellacking of the week. So just keep in mind for that, okay? And I'll highlight other things. The highlighted boxes you see, those are based upon if that player scored more than 15 points, okay? And it's just because on your screen, on my screen, I can't see it how you guys are seeing it. So I don't know if you guys can see it well, but I did highlight it so that way, if anything, it would show up a little bit like clearer and point out. But basically, you need to know that player did good for that team. And you'll see some that you're like, damn, they had like 7 people with 15 points. 15 points is serious. So let's get into this. All right. So basically, this is week 2. Now I'll go on to week 3 in a minute. I know I'm late. Trust me. I understand that. I'm a busy man. What you want me to do? I got a family. I got bills to pay, wife, all this shit. I'm just trying to be the best person I can be. And I thank you for coming through the stream and also watching this too. So shout out to Fantasy Football. These are a group of people that is like men and women that are like bosses at this game. You should see some of these scores and some of the scores throughout the league. And also, I wish I can show you the standings. I'll show you the standings later, and I'll probably update that, okay? But first, let's get into this. So this was week 2. So we got the fantasy football team versus team Go Back to Sleep. I think that's father and son right there. So let's see how bad. So We got a point spread of 7 points. That's crazy. So fantasy football team that was off of the back of, let's see, Ezekiel Elliott, Chris Godwin, and Rob Gronkowski, each netting over 15 points. What do we have? Ezekiel that week he played Los Angeles, the Chargers, the Super Chargers. 17 points. Chris Godwin, he played over with Atlanta. They waxed Atlanta, 16.2 points. Then you had same thing with Rob. Rob, they was waxing them too. So that game was a good game for Rob and also Chris Godwin. Rob had 19.9 points, all right? Didn't have much. You had some outliers there that were close to 15 points. You had Justin Herbert, Dustin Hopkins. They were pretty close in hitting that. I just didn't highlight them because obviously my threshold was 15, okay? But they still made double digit. You had different people making double digit fantasy points. Then team go back, the winners of this whole thing, team go back to sleep, won that off of the back of Christian McCaffrey. RIP his season. No, he's coming back. I did mention about this before with Christian McCaffrey and the people who do come up with these guys, and then all of a sudden they spend that draft pick on these guys. I mean, I get it. You got them, and it's good. It's good that you get them, but these are some of the risk and rewards that come with getting those guys early and trying to play them throughout the season. They get hurt. So hopefully he bounces back. He should be. I think this was his hurt game right here because I don't think he played the third week. So basically we have Christian McCaffrey at netting 24.7 points against New Orleans. So that was good for them. Then you had Justin Jefferson, 18.5 points. He's been doing stellar. Ever since last year, he's been doing stellar. And then you had Darrell Henderson Jr. from LA, the Rams, netting about 17.2 points. So he was actually doing pretty good for the team. Shouts out to who's in my double digits. You had Chase Edmonds. You had Darren Waller. You had Sebastian George-Day. Wow, defensive tackle. Wow, did good. Really did good. And then you had Taylor Rapp, a safety, did really good. So that's basically our lowest game right there. So like I said, and here was the bench. So the bench players, who did we have? We had Aaron Rodgers and Marquise Brown. I mean, obviously he had Justin Herbert that was in there, but could have added some more points with either Marquise Brown or Aaron Rodgers, but it's all good right now. For a team go back to sleep, he had the Bears D, 21 points off the board. That's on that left behind, and also Derek Carr with 24 points. Okay, so let's move on to the next game. So then we got Team Tiny Jones against No More Luck, and this let's see, the point spread for this one was 23. So you had Team Danny Jones scoring 140.4 points off the back of Austin Eckler, Chris Carson, and the Buccaneers D. Austin Eckler, he's been doing really good, and also Chris Carson. He's been falling off lately because Chris Carson had 15.1 points. Usually he has more, but this one he did good. I don't have the stats. I need to pull next. I think I'm just trying this out for right now. Once I start really getting into this, and try to get a better system and start hosting people, then I'm going to start getting the stats on the board and try to read that off for you guys, so that way you can see what's baked into them netting those points, just in case if you're not into fantasy football like that. But definitely something to keep forward in the future. But just leave me anything in YouTube. Just leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. So and give me some ideas. Give me just anything you could do. I'm from that military system, so I do after action reviews, and I love to hear negative comments. I don't mind it. That doesn't hurt me. That helps me. That lets me know where my faults lie. Now, if it's just negative, just for negative sake, then I'm not going to listen to it, obviously. But if it's real constructive criticism, I'm going to take it in and I'm going to do what I got to do. So if you tell me, yo, this the way how you setting up these this setup, hey, let me know. I will change it. Trust me. This is just something I'm doing for right now, okay? And slowly but surely, I'll work it out. Um, and also, hey, if you're in Twitch, follow, man. Follow. Give me a follow. Drop a sub. Hey, I am working my way to being the best that I could be for you guys. And it's different content that I do. Okay. Then we got No More Luck. Let's see who won this. No More Luck won this by 23 points. Took this handily. So he won that off the strength of Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray cutting Cortland Sutton and Graham Gano. Crazy that Graham Gano scored 22 points. A kicker. I've seen a kicker score 27 before. I can't remember. I think it was on me another year. But basically, anyways, we're talking about that. But basically, he won that. Even though the Giants D had -1 points, he still won this game by 23 points, which was actually pretty good. Kyler Murray has been doing excellent this year. But you'll see why now in a minute. I'll tell you, he's been doing excellent, but not for me. And let's see what Tommy Jones had. Julio Jones. He had T. Higgins. She had T. Higgins. 18 points each. So that was, there was some cheese left behind, but that's fine. That's no problem. And my man, No More Luck had, shout out to Birds Gaming. Or Birdman Games. I gotta hit him. I gotta shout him out. We got here, he had DJ Moore, James White, and Daniel Jones all scoring in the doubles, probably near 20 points. You had DJ Moore scoring over 21.9 points, James White 18.5, and then you had Daniel Jones. I wouldn't have started Daniel Jones. That was a crazy game against Washington, though. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Then we got Airport Banditos against To Be Determined. Now, these are two of the tops sometimes in the league. They're always finishing at the end in playoffs and stuff like that. Let's see what had Patrick. He got Patrick Mahomes. He had Terry McLaurin, Tyler Lockett, Travis Kelce, and Deebo Samuels all scoring above 15 points. His biggest supporters that boosted him up here were Tyler Lockett. Damn it, I wish I got him. Tyler Lockett, Terry McLaurin, and Patrick Mahomes. So you had 31.8 points for Tyler Lockett. Terry McLaurin had 28.7. Patrick Mahomes 24.0. Then you had Deebo Samuel 16.1, but you had Travis Kelce 24.9. He's assembled a great team right here. So this is actually pretty good for him. Even though he had a negative for the Steelers, -1 point, he still did excellent. And you see 32.2 points. He won pretty good. Then let's see, To Be Determined had Russell Wilson. Sucks because Tyler Lockett's on his team. But it is what it is, and that was the best player he had at that time. Devontae Adams, he's got Devontae Adams in. Okay, so Devontae Adams, 20 points. Then you had a Patriots D at 16. So really, let's check out what we had on the backside. What did he have? He had Matt Ryan. I wouldn't have put Matt Ryan in. Mike Williams. Mike Williams could have done him justice, but who would have thought that he would have been doing against Dallas? Dallas didn't have. Dallas is a pretty good team this year, and as far as defense goes, heard they got a lot of new people, so definitely that was a good thing for them. But Mike Williams, I invested in Mike Williams 2 years ago, and I think it was maybe last year I invested in him, and then after that I never just picked him up. Should have picked him up because he's balling out of control. Let's see, Banditos had Cooks on the bench, J.D. McKissick on the bench. Okay. And Teddy Bridgewater, I wouldn't have put in Bridgewater on Mahomes anyway, so you did good on that player. All right, so let's move on to the next one. So we got, all right, so here we go. This is my thinking right here, man. So we got Over the Hill, that's me. Over the Hill and Through the Woods. You'll see the reason why right here. And then you got Team Soup. Shout out to Soup, man. Definitely you doing big things over there, homie. Yo, what up, Maniac? I'm here, bro, making it happen, just going over these games. You know, I'm trying to get all this out the way because I'm trying to catch up, make up for lost time. All right, so basically who we got here? We got Josh Allen, scoring 16.66 points. DeAndre Hopkins, 15.4, and Roquan Smith. Roquan Smith, I made sure I got that dude early because I knew he was going to be a beast. 18.5 points from a linebacker. You've seen kicker, you've seen safeties and all that stuff from a linebacker. That he's been doing a damn thing. And you can look on the other side. Blake Martinez, 15.5 points from a linebacker. I'm telling you, having these defensive players, it creates another level of strategy when you're trying to draft and everything like that. This game, I don't know what happened, man. I just fell flat, man. He beat me handily too, 36.7 points. So, and that was off the strength of Lamar Jackson, Nick Chubb, Devin Singletary, Stephon Diggs, Adam Thielen, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Blake Martinez. So as you can see, he had a squad. He was lined up. He was ready to take me out. So I don't know. He almost had everybody. Well, I mean, not everybody was on double digits, but close. Mostly all offensive players were double digits, but that's good. Good on him, man. Good on him. All right, so basically, everybody that was in for both sides in our starting lineup, nobody was on the bench that had more than 15 points. You could see maybe I had Demario Davis at 14. I didn't really highlight him, so I didn't worry about that. He had Brandon McManus, which would have probably made him more points, but it is what it is. I ain't worried. I'm not worried about that. So basically, that was that. I need to do, and you see here, right here, I want to highlight my shit right now because this is my stream. I don't care. When you guys get a stream, you can highlight your shit. But for me, this is my problem here. Tyreek Hill, DeAndre Hopkins, Robert Woods. So I guess my thing is that the zero running back theory does not fucking work at all whatsoever. Please don't do it. Because I made sure to get 2 of the like top 5 wide receivers just so it could support me and carry me through the season. And as you can see, it is not working out. I mean, obviously, Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelce had a better game. It's always Kelce or Hill. I understand that. Great. Totally great. Got it. And they lost to Baltimore. This was a crazy game, too. Saw the end. If you saw the ending to that game, that was the craziest game of the season. So, and to lose like that, whew, I mean, Justin Tucker hit that 66-yard field goal last week, which was, I wish I had him. I wish instead of getting Butker, should have got Field. I should have got him, but it is what it is. We're going beyond that. But basically, I can't do anything. Josh Allen, he was having a shit week. How do you put up 35? How do you go against my team, the Dolphins, right? 35-0. And I mean, maybe it was a hell of a defense, but 16.66 points. I don't know what to do. That was my best people that I put in that week. So I couldn't do anything. And basically, I didn't have anybody on the bench that I could have put in to say that I was doing any difference. Maybe my safety, because it was Daniel Sorensen, but that still wouldn't have net me enough to catch up to this guy. So shouts out to Soup, man. I'm very butthurt, but whatever. I'll deal. So let's go on to Dalvin Cook and then Team Pele. Fuck Dalvin Cook. Yeah. So this game was a difference of 46.78 points. So it's getting up there. So we had here, who do we have? And shouts out to Team Pele. Yo, she's doing her thing right now. I think she is one of the unbeaten teams as well. And I'll probably go over that a little bit later. But yeah, it's been hell trying to pull people and trying to get this stuff going. And the league is flipped, man, because you see a lot of teams that are 1-2 or 2-1. There's probably maybe 2 unbeaten teams, but like I said, I'll go over that in a minute. But let's see. So we had Team Pele winning this handedly. You had Dalvin Cook. He had Baker Mayfield, Dalvin Cook, Najee Harris, and Deontay Johnson all netting over 15 points, which didn't really help. I mean, he had Broncos D and Daniel Hunter, the defensive end that was there, and also Greg the Leg, bro. Zerline, he was up there over double-digit fantasy points for this week too. Then let's see, Team Pele strong, like beasting it up right now, undefeated. Off the back of Jalen Hurts, I don't know. I saw that game. I was not impressed with Jalen Hurts at all. Even in the Dallas game, I was not impressed with him at all. But he still got you 21.8 points, which is crazy. Derrick Henry is a monster at 47.7 points. I think the closest person that came close to those points was that Monday night game with, I'm going to remember it in a minute when somebody else pulls that up, because they had like crazy, like 45 points. I got to look at it again. Keenan Allen and Mike Evans running that up. She also had some good supporting characters. Kyle Pitts had 12.3 points. You had the Panthers D at 14. Tre'Davious White at 10 points. Jordan Brooks at 12. So the defense kind of helped her out to get these points over Dalvin Cook here. So good on her, man. So what we got on the bench right now? Oof. Bobby Wagner at 23 points as a linebacker. You see what I'm saying? I mean, I guess, but come on, man. You gotta do something, man. You gotta do something. You're working with a lot right now, player. I mean, yeah, he's only had 7 starts, but yeah, you gotta take it up a notch, baby. But I love Philly though. I mean, even though I'm a Dolphins fan, my wife, she's a Philly fan. She's from Philadelphia, but I back Philly too. So I want to see better from him. So we'll see. But better days are ahead for Hurt. So we'll see. Then you had Daniel Carson, the kicker, at 17. Marvin Jones Jr. had some points too. It sucks. Hate to see it. Hate to see cheese on the bench, and it just goes to waste there. Yeah, so then who we got? She had Henry Ruggs. Man, if she had put him in and Zach Moss, yo, she would have been beasting more. But here's what it is. Shouts out to Team Pele. You did a good shit, man. You did a good job. All right, so now we got Suck My Vic and Pimp Cup. This was the she-lacking of the week. As you can see, Pimp Cup has been doing his thing. Hey, Pimp Cup and Team Pele, their husband and wife, they've been doing really good. There's my cousins right there. So shouts out to Pimp Cup, man. He's been running it up in the league, and he's number 1. Oh, yeah, the Falcons. Yeah. Them, they down there, bro. They're like the team doormat. There's like the NFL doormat right there. They go through and run them. Let's see. So Suck My Vic, he got shellacked. Calvin Ridley, CeeDee Lamb, TJ Hawkinson. Yeah, it was Aaron Jones. This was the Monday night game when Aaron Jones went against Detroit and scored like 45 points. He had 41.5 points. Yep. Pimp Cup got him. You see him on the other side right now. So Pimp Cup, he had Brady, and what put him over the top was Aaron Jones on that Monday night game, because this game was actually close. Not really, but it was pretty close. Because who he had? He had Aaron Jones that next night. And what's that? 60. Nah, he would have been closer. I mean, he was off by 30, but shit, 60 points based off about 20 points. So 41 points for him. Then you got Cooper Kupp at 36. Cooper Kupp, I'm telling you, Cooper Kupp is doing his damn thing, man. Pissed off I didn't grab him up. I grabbed Robert Woods. How do I feel now? Like a jackass, bro. Should have picked up Kupp. Oh, wait, I think maybe Pimp Cup was before me. He drafted. I'll figure out the order later, because I think I streamed that. And then the Bills D, 19 points. Yeah, so let's see the bench. Yep. Let's see the bench. Let's see what the bench had. Yeah, Suck My Vic didn't have anything on the bench. Nothing. He had nothing to go by. Meanwhile, Pit My Cup had Matthew Stafford and Michael Pittman Jr. Shouts out to him. Man, it's been a hell of a season so far. And Pimp Cup is undefeated right now. So we're gonna go into the next one here. So let's see if I can flip this around. All right, so check out same style status, same everything, right? So let's check this out. Definitely redid my thinking and seeing how it would work, but I will definitely try to look at this and rework this. Okay, so please be nice, be a little nice. Okay, I'm trying to work with things here. So basically, this was week 4. I'm sorry, week 3. We are in week 4 right now, but this is for week 3. Like I said, this is a catch up for week 2 and 3, but here's week 3 right now. And this was the first game on the slot. So with 8.9 points, Pimp Cup just, eked by Team Superville, Team Soup. I'm glad you got that L that next week. And my cousin laid that L for you. I'm messing with you, bro. All right, so basically, let's see Pimp Cup. Who did he have? The pretty much the usual suspects here. He had Tom Brady at point, and he had Tom Brady at quarterback, Aaron Jones at running back, and Cooper Kupp all netting in points, enough to get by Team Soup. Who else did he have? Shouts out to Eric Kendricks. That linebacker is putting up some points, double digits. Mike Davis, what's up with him, bro? 11 points. He's doing his thing, but he's not. I don't know what to make of him, man. Because he's down there with Cordero Patterson. I don't know. But we'll see. Then let's see who Team Soup had. Hate to see it. Lamar Jackson, 19 points. Then he had Adam Thielen and Mark Andrews. Okay, decent. And here's the thing. He had more people that had double-digit fantasy points than Pimp Cup, but he didn't make it. He had Brandon McManus. He had the Cardinals D. He had Malcolm Jenkins, Mark Andrews, Adam Thielen, Lamar Jackson, all over 15 points. You had Stephon Diggs, came close, 12.2 points, but that's no cigar. But hey, man, let's see what he had close. Let's see Team Suit. Let's see what he had. Let's definitely see what he had here. Let's see. Nah, man, you didn't have nobody. Maybe let's see. Maybe nope. Maybe Sony Michel. I don't know. Sony Michel, maybe, but that wouldn't have provided any more points. Nah. No, Chuck Clark. Chuck Clark had 14.5 points. Who's the safety? Never mind. Malcolm Jones. Yeah, player, you were down. You were down big. You were down bad. Let's see. Pimp Cup had Matthew Stafford and Mason Crosby on the bench. Mason Crosby, boy. Whew. All right, so next matchup we go into is between Fuck Dalvin Cook and Airport Banditos. Let's see. And this one, Fuck Dalvin Cook won by 14.4 points. So he did his thing here over Airport. That's surprising. Airport Bandito, I thought he would run all these games right now. So it's all good. I mean, we all trying to do what we can do, but I wish I could win one. But it's just my damn team, man. I thought I had a good squad. So let's see what we had. Fuck Dalvin Cook had 16.94 points out of Baker, 29.2 points from Najee Harris, and then 17 from the Broncos D. Meanwhile, Airport Banditos, he had Pat Mahomes, Alexander Madison, and Travis Kelce getting him his points. Let's see who he had. He had some people there. Matt Gay. He had Deebo Samuel. He had Terry McLaughlin. Close double-digit fantasy points, but it wasn't enough. Sorry. So let's see who we left on the bench right here. Brandon Cooks. Okay. I think this is the second week he left Brandon Cooks on the bench, man. But I mean, I wouldn't have put in him over Terry McLaughlin anyways, or wherever else he had. He had Cole Holcomb. He didn't know he was going to go off. Really, that's a linebacker, so you wouldn't have done anything. Who did Dalvin Cook? Fuck, Dalvin Cook had Mike Gesicki. And they played Las Vegas. That was a hard game to watch. Like, I was so upset when, like, it looked like Las Vegas would. It looked like the Raiders was just scoring. Like, was easy to score, and then they had to try to bring them back out. It was. Dolphins, what are you doing to me, bro? What are you doing to me? And then James Conner, 18.3 points. Not bad. Not bad at all. He had him on the bench. That's fine. All right, so let's move on to the next game. Who we got? Team Pele, and the fantasy football team. So, once again, you had to see this game with Jalen Hurts again, bro. 20-point. Man, for the man not doing much, the man's getting points, though. Probably from his legs, mostly. 20.54 points. Pele had Derrick Henry, James Robinson, Keenan Allen, all scoring over 15 points to help her get by 31.36 points over the fantasy football team. So who did the fantasy football team have? Aaron Rodgers, Ezekiel Elliott, DeAndre Swift, Chris Godwin. That's not bad, man. That's not bad at all. Then he didn't have help. Washington D didn't help him all with -8 points. But it is what it is. Let's see who he had to bench. Ooh. Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert over Aaron Rodgers? Nope. I wouldn't have done it. Myles Garrett. I would have put in Myles Garrett. Logan Thomas. Probably wouldn't have put in Logan Thomas. Not at all. Damn. But Myles Garrett? I would have put in Myles Garrett. Definitely. Let's see what we got. Mike Evans. Zach Moss. Joe Burrow. All right. That's good. Well, shouts out to him. Shouts out to Team Pele for running it up again. And I will go over the standings a little bit later. I don't think I screenshotted that. I got to do that in a minute. I'll just read it out to you guys. Then we got No More Luck and Suck My Vic. All right. So with No More Luck winning this by at least 40.72 points. So shouts out to No More Luck. And who do we have here? No More Luck had Kyler Murray, Alvin Kamara, DJ Moore, Jamar Chase, George Kittle, Devondre Campbell, Anthony Harris, all scoring over 15 points to get them over the hump over damn Suck My Vic. Suck My Vic, man. All right, so you have Dak Prescott, Saquon. Dak Prescott did his damn thing in that game. That was good for him. And he had Saquon Barkley, 21.4 points. Jalen Waddle, he's been doing good. But in that game, I mean, could have done better. But he did pretty good in that game, actually. 17.8 points. Then you had Zach Cunningham, 18 points. So let's see who we had on the bench. He had a lot of hitters. No More Luck had a lot of hitters on him. So let's see what we got. Damn, nobody. Jeez. Deion Jones, I'd have put in Deion Jones, bro. I'd have put in Deion Jones. At 14 points, yeah, I'd put him in. All right, so who are No More Luck had? Naheem Hines, Daniel Jones. Okay, not bad. All right, so let's move on to team Go Back to Sleep. That's what that stands for, Go Back to Sleep. And then to be determined. Let's see, this point spread was 44.28 points. Oh, yeah. So we almost done. All right. So we had Derek Carr, 21.24 points. Justin Jefferson, 26.8. Chase Claypool, 18.6. Meanwhile, to be determined, just waxed them, 44.28 points. Looking at Russell Wilson, Antonio Gibson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Devontae Adams, Tyler Higbee, Mike Williams game. Shouts out to Mike Williams. And Chase McLaughlin, all over 15. Well, let's see here. Mike Williams, 33.2 points. Devontae Adams, 31.2 points. Yo, them boys over there, Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, the way how they closed out that San Fran game, you hate to see that, man. That was too much time for Aaron Jones. Way too much time. San Fran thought they had locked that shit up. Nope. Oh, man, I got to get a stream bar. Nope. Got to get that shit. Don't worry. That'll be later. Don't worry. We're going to get into this. All right, so let's see who they had on the bench. So, Matt Ryan. Yeah, Matt Ryan on the bench. Damn. Melvin Gordon and Zach Ertz. Couldn't really help, but it is what it is. But shouts out to him, man. He did good on that game, bro. Great job on that game. And then now for the shellacking of the week. Yeah, that's my team right there. As you can clearly see, Team Tiny Jones had like almost everybody go off. Everybody I could have gone off went off against me. You had Kirk Cousins, Austin Eckler, Chris Carson, DK Metcalf, Kareem Hunt, Forseo Olaquan, damn, the linebacker from Atlanta, okay, Browns D, and Justin Tucker because he hit that 66-yard field goal. No, it wasn't just because of that. I couldn't do anything. But come on, man, what do you want me to do? This was the best lineup that I could do because we don't really have any running backs that's out there for me to pick up. And all the best running backs that are available, I have. So I can't do anything. Maybe I pick up Jamal Williams, but that's it. I don't have any deal. Like, who do I drop, right? So basically, Josh Allen, I thought at the beginning of this whole week, I was like, oh man, yeah, I'm gonna get this. I was out in front with Josh Allen, 4 touchdowns, man. That's stellar. And then you had the Saints D. Shouts out to them, man. They did the damn thing. Roquan Swift didn't really help me this week. And let's see who I got again. Tyreek Hill, D Hop, Robert Woods. They all combined for probably 20 points. A little over 20 points. Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? I can't do anything. I can't do anything. Like, I'm 0-3 in the league, and like, I'm not salty about it. Like, just, I don't think that it was a great idea trying to do that 0 RB shit. So, but then again, I didn't do any research, so I sucked at life on that one. So we'll see. Oh, Cole Beasley, come on now. I would have put in Cole Beasley. Tell me who in listening to this would put in Cole Beasley over. Who would put in Cole Beasley over those top 3 wide receivers? No, you don't know. You could probably make a case for Cole Beasley over Robert Woods because the week has been having, but not over D Hop and Tyreek Hill. There's no way. So I just keep rolling it out there, just hoping to hit, strike gold. But basically, the only person that came close was Javonte Williams, but it wasn't going to be enough. And that's it. That's it. I couldn't do nothing. Team Tyler Jones had Ryan Tannehill on the bench. She didn't need him. So, and she had other people that could have helped her out, but I didn't need to be beat that bad. Please, next time, please spare me. All right? You see shit like that, pull your people. Nah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pull my people. Fuck it. I'd just be like, hey, you're going to get this work. All right. And then that's it. That's all the squads right now. So let's go jump into, let's see what we have here. Let's see if I can pull up some standings really quick. I need to get a better, I'm slowly trying to build up some funds to get together this PC. Don't worry, that shit's coming soon. It's got to come sooner rather than later because this computer is struggling with me right now. So let's see who we have here. So basically, let's check out the standings. And then we can pop this up on there too. So, I'm sorry about that. This was like last minute. I meant to pull this up earlier, but it is what it is, man. All right, so let's see how I'm doing this right now. Let's see how we doing this. And we got recap, and then we gotta do another window. Can I get a window seat? I don't want nobody next to me. I just want a chance to. Yo, is this it? I think this is it right here. Add that. Let's see what it is. No, not that. Oh, that's just too big. Oh, let's size that down. That's too much right now. That's too much right now. That's too much right now. My bad, folks. Shouts out to you guys for sticking it out with me. All right. So I'm resizing that. All right. So basically, you have Pimp Cup at 3-0. You got No More Luck. You got No More Luck. Team Soup, all at 2. They're both at 2 and 2 wins, 1 loss. Team Tyner the Jones, 1 win, 2 losses. Suck My Vic, 1 win, 2 losses. And then you got me down at the bottom with 0 and 3. I got a 26% chance to make the playoffs right now. You think I could do that shit? 26% chance? I mean, I think I've done that before. I've made it to where, but I have to turn some shit around right now. All right, so then you got Airport Banditos. So Pimp Cup is the only one, man. Shouts out to you, cuz. 3-0. Bro, it's a hard road. Everybody gonna be shooting for you. See, so this is how close stuff is shit is in my league. So Airport Banditos, Team Pele, To Be Determined, all have 2-1 records on the West. Then you have Team Go Back to Sleep, Fuck Dalvin Cook, and the fantasy football team all at 1 win and 2 losses. So I'm the only team that doesn't have a win in this league. And this is my league. This thing is crazy. I don't know what to do. I maybe have to trade some people, but I don't know who's going to want to trade. Anybody want to trade? The struggle is real. The struggle is real. I'm the only one. And with, once I start winning, don't call it a comeback. Trust me. I'm gonna make playoffs this year. Hella high water. I'm making playoffs this year. I'm gonna call it right now in this video, in this stream. I'm making playoffs this year. Watch me. Watch what I tell you. Watch what I tell you. I'm making playoffs this year. All right. So basically that's it, man. So that's gonna be it for fantasy football. Like I said, you want to follow me for more? Follow me on my socials. My socials are down there in the scrolling. Also, I'm a Twitch affiliate now. Shouts out to Twitch. So you can subscribe to me on Twitch. If you want, follow me on YouTube. Subscribe. See what's up. Like the video. Share the video. I'm not going to do it. I was going to do that damn brutalism, but I'm not going to do it. That's my homeboy. And then basically follow me on Twitch. Right? You can hit me up. I'm going to start, now that I'm affiliated, I'm going to start doing stuff with my socials on probably Facebook and Twitter and stuff like that. Just a note that I'm going to be streaming on these times. So definitely follow for that, right? But damn, now it's time to say goodbye to all my peoples there. So like I say always, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, and I appreciate that. Shouts out to Stay Thirsty, my friends, and you guys have a good night. Thank you.